Awards, and we organize this award to pay a tribute to every student who does something with sustainability, and we want to give them more attention, and we want to reward them for all the work they do for a more sustainable world, because that's what we want at the Green Office as well for the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences. We want to make it more sustainable. The Go Game Changers Awards focuses on student initiatives, so we all have projects from students from the HvA. At this moment, a lot of the nominees are also live with me at CREA. And in a total, we received 17 applicants who have a nice project that works with sustainability. And of course, they're all winners. But today, we have 2 prizes. And this will be a jury's choice and a public's choice. And for the public's choice, you all could vote online at our website for the most innovative, amazing, sustainable project you liked. And for the jury's choice, each faculty could give 1 nominee. So in a total, there are 6 nominees, because unfortunately, the Faculty of Health didn't have a nominee. And these nominees were presented to our jury, who you will see in a bit. First of all, we will get to know all of the nominees, and we will listen to them, and we will see what their projects are all about. After that, we have a special guest speaker, who is the previous winner from the Public's Choice, from the Go Game Changers Awards. After that, the jury will announce the winner, and one of my colleagues will announce the Public's Choice winner. So, I would like to invite the first students, Sietske, Luciana, Ranal, and Susanne, to the stage from Able.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Yes. Good afternoon, I'm Luciana, this is Suzanne, and this is Sietske, and together we're here to tell you a little bit more about our project. We originally started it for our entrepreneurship semester at the International Sport Management and Business Bachelor. And when we started the project, we were thinking of a problem that we wanted to solve that was also somewhat related to what we're studying, sports. And I have people in my environment who have an impairment and sadly do not get the same opportunities we do. And then we were thinking, gyms, okay, why do you never see someone with an impairment exercising at the gym? So with our project ABLE, we want to focus on these people and see for them to also focus on what they can do. So our concept is making gyms more accessible for people with visual impairment. And once we have succeeded with that, we want to expand to other impairments and disabilities, like wheelchairs or hearing impairment.
So we have done some research into how to make gyms more accessible for people with a visual impairment, so people who are blind or partially sighted, and we've translated into 4 different options. So the first options is to add tactile tiles and special color tape, so people are able to find their way through the gyms through guidelines. The second option is a buddy system in which we pair people with visual impairment together with other gym goers, so they have the social aspect, as around 45,000 people in the Netherlands with a visual impairment would like to work out with someone else. Our third option is the eye-opener training, in which we educate people from the gym, employees from the gym, to learn how to work or how to help people with a visual impairment through the gym. And our fourth option is to adjust the machines themselves, which would be, for example, adding color contrast or Google Voice, but this last option needs more research.
So, as most of you guys, of course, know, is that physical health and mental health is super important, especially nowadays. And these things often tend to go together. People like to exercise in the gym because of their health, but also to socialize. Well, in the Netherlands, there are around 300,000 people with a visual impairment, and this number is rising. 43% of this group would actually like to exercise in a gym, which is why we focus on them. So with our project, we aim to make gyms not only accessible, but also inclusive for people with a visual impairment so that they can exercise, but of course also socialize to raise the quality of life. Well, as you can maybe hear, we are super passionate about this project. You can see this on our Instagram, on our podcast. We even have a podcast. And yeah, we would like to thank you for listening, and hopefully you are convinced as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure we will all want to listen to your podcast. I will certainly do. Then next off, I would like to invite Julia and Aliya to the stage from their project Digital Waste of the Dutch government. So please welcome.
Hi, we're AJ and Julia, and we're from the Master Digital Design. And we're going to talk about digital waste today, because we all know e-waste, right? Electronics, hardware, but digital waste is quite invisible. By digital waste, we mean all the digital acts, all the waste and pollution and CO2 emission that we generate by our digital acts. So for instance, watching a movie on Netflix or scrolling through Instagram. We usually link digital to sustainable, but it's actually the case that digital waste makes up for more CO2 pollution in the entire world than, for example, global aviation. So it's a big problem.
And as it is a big problem, we tried to start an awareness campaign pretty successfully, if you hear later. So what we did is we ranked all the websites of the parties in the Tweede Kamer on their sustainability. We use different measurements for this, like how fast is the website loading, how much data is it transferring, why you're visiting it, how easy is it to find things, and if they're like green hosting or like having their website on a sustainable server or not. So we were like ranking that in different areas and giving them an index, which allowed us to kind of say, oh, this party is doing pretty well in digital waste and this party might not. Why did we do that and like not kind of point at the big problems like Netflix and YouTube, which like by far use the most electricity by sustaining the internet? Because we didn't want to point fingers at like the big corporates because they're like well prepared for this argument, but we wanted to like have an discussion with the public and to like bring this to awareness. And so we started an awareness campaign with an example of the political parties.
Yeah, so we rated all these parties, we put it in a graph, and we put it out there on the internet. It got a lot of press. We were on BNR Nieuwsradio doing our talk. We were in the Volkskrant, in a couple of other publications, but most importantly,
we got the opportunity to sit down with a parliament member. We invited all parties to talk with us about the topic, and 2 parties interacted with that, which was great. And the body for the derde sent 1 parliament member to the HvA to talk and stunning 3 hours with us about this topic, which was like insane. And he is part of the digital committee in the parliament. And while we were talking about it, he was like opening his documents and we're like, well, I mean, this is going to be like published in a week from now. But like see if one of these like points we want to target in this upcoming 4 years term is digital waste. And it turned out to be not specifically in there. So he was like, oh, okay, like we kind of didn't saw that there. So now he's actually going to go back to the committee in the parliament and bring our idea forward to be like, we need to concentrate also on like the electricity bill of the internet.
and we're not done yet because we have great plans for the future. We would like to build or develop a toolbox, actually a toolkit for agencies and companies that they could use to improve their sustainability and decrease their digital waste. For instance, by a batch system, like we already do with electricals and food, for instance. And we also would like to include an estimate that is about sustainability and decreasing waste for a brief for such company or agency.
And as this, of course, is a global problem, as the internet is a global thing, the next kind of big milestone for us is the upcoming election in Germany. As I'm German, we are going to vote in September and most likely going to have either a prime minister from the Green Party or like the second biggest party is going to be the Green Party, which unfortunately doesn't seem to be aware of the case of digital waste, as their website ranks worse than all websites in the Netherlands, which is kind of catastrophic as they're not even green hosting. So the big next milestone for us is going to like start the awareness campaign in Germany to like start the talk Europe-wide and then globally, as it is like 3.8% of the global CO2 output.
Yeah, 3.8%. Germany, we're coming for you. So our plans for the future are quite clear. Are you with us, is the question.
Thank you so much. They actually rated our website, hvduurzaam.nl. It didn't do so well, so we've also got a lot of work to do. Next, I would like to invite to the stage Hafsa and Kautar from Sustainable Internship. But why? No? Nope, I'm sorry. I did something wrong. First of all, we're gonna listen to someone through Teams, the first one from Teams, and it's Amelie from Amelie Dance Team.
Hello, yes, thank you. I will tell you something more about my project. Well, the coronavirus had a large impact on the youth. Due to all the measurements, schools were closed. On top of this, lots of sport clubs were closed and the youth exercised less. Many social activities had to be cancelled. The youth had less social contact. I saw these changes among the youth. I also saw too few sources and support and projects to help them. I felt I had to take action myself. With great pleasure and love, I started the project Amelie Dance Team to prevent social isolation and to stimulate physical movement among the youth. With the project Amelie Dance Team, I was able to give kids with the ages from 10 till 14 dance classes outside in the park every week. My dance classes gave the kids something meaningful to do and was a great opportunity for them to see peers and have fun with each other. My dance classes are meant to stimulate social contact and support. This is why many activities within my dance classes were focused on constructing a fundamental base of trust and safety, allowing the children the conditions to create their own self-esteem, leading to the confidence needed to perform a flash mob in the middle of the crowded city of Alkmaar. As each individual dance class, the flash mob also gave the children a feeling of success and accomplishment, the building blocks so needed for the confidence to face daily challenges. I enjoy teaching the dance classes and to support the kids mentally and physically and have fun together, also in these times. To summarize, there's a take-home message. With my dance classes, I teach the children that life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, which is in this case the coronavirus, but it's about learning to dance in the rain. Thank you.
Thank you, Amelie. Then it's time for the next students, and I already told you so, but I would like to invite Hafsa and Kautar to the stage, please.
Hi, I'm Hafsa.
Hi, I'm Kautar.
And we are both third-year students, and we developed a project named Duurzaam Status Waarom, and in English that's sustainability but why? Sustainable internships but why? We never gave a presentation in English before, so for the first time it's really scary in front of a lot of eyes. So we decided to make a video that explains everything because we really didn't want to mess it up. Yes, it turns out HvA students don't know much about SDGs and about sustainability. Honestly, we didn't know what it was either until it got explained to us in the minor, and we want to change that. And I hope you enjoy watching our video.
Thanks.
Hello everybody, I'm Hafsa, and together with my friend Kotar, we developed a project named Duurzame Stages maar waarom, translated into Sustainable Internships but why. We developed this project in cooperation with an organization called SDGs on Stage. SDGs on Stage is a platform where you can find sustainable internships and more relevant information about the SDGs. They work together with a lot of colleges and universities, and together with our client from SDGs on Stage, we discuss different options and how to make the students more aware of the SDGs. Students are the future, and the internship period is the perfect time to introduce students to future-oriented companies working on the SDGs. Their mission is to integrate the Sustainable Development Goals into every student's career. SDGs on Stage help students find a sustainable internship. They offer an overview of sustainable internships with impact throughout the Netherlands. Students may know something about sustainability, but not about the SDGs. And they may want to contribute, but don't know where to start. By making them more aware of the SDGs, we want to show them how they can make an impact as professionals, and that starts with a sustainable internship. So yeah, it turns out that most HvA students don't know what the SDGs are. I have to admit that I had never heard of them, the SDGs myself, until of course I had a lesson about them during my minor. So basically we developed a workshop which informs and motivates HvA students on where to find sustainable internships. And these are the goals. At the end of our workshop, these goals will be achieved. I will briefly summarize how our workshop is structured in 6 steps. We will start with an introduction, mainly to get to know each other. We also use the help of an online tool named Lesson Up. The students enter a code and then arrive at the page to fill in a work web. We will use Lesson Up later again in the workshop. The students only need to log in once at the beginning. After that, students will make an easy quiz to test the level of awareness. In this way, we get an idea of how what the knowledge level is with students. And the quiz is called "How much do you know about sustainability and the climate?" Well, after that, we use a PowerPoint. Using a PowerPoint, we will explain the theory and relevant information. This is the boring part, but also the most educational part. Now, then a debate is held based on these statements. You can choose to use a breakout room. When we tested this workshop, we did not use breakout rooms, and it was a little bit a mess. And that's why it seems easier for us to use breakout rooms in the future. The statements are in Dutch, just like the rest of the workshop, but we do plan to make this workshop available in English as well. After that, we will promote the SDGs on Stage website based on a self-made assignment. To complete the assignment, students have to use the website. And we use a quiz or Lesson Up to check the goals, and we use Socrative to get feedback. Here are some examples of questions that will appear in the quiz. Yes. So this was our project. I hope that if you are looking for an internship, you will also want to take a look at the SDGs on Stage website. And if you have any feedback or questions, I love to hear it. Hello everybody, I'm Hafsa, and together with my...
Thank you, Hafsa and Kautar, for your very nice video. Unfortunately, the next contestant isn't here. I would like to invite Gijs for making a product out of production waste, but he couldn't make it. So, unfortunately. Also, the next project, Step Up program from Siham, could also not make it, but he's sick. I heard from my colleague in my ear. He's sick, so he couldn't make it. He had a project about a program to integrate people for a working spot that's on their level of education. So now you guys know all the 6 nominees for the jury's choice. And it's time to listen a little bit more to some students who won the previous published choice. So I would like to invite Ladislav online to tell something about her project Juni Recycle and how that's going.
When we think about sustainability, we often think of deforestation in the Amazon or polar bears in the melting Arctic, but we turn a blind eye to our own backyard. That's why when we at Juni Recycle were tasked with promoting sustainable behavior among students at the HvA, we saw a huge opportunity. We did some research and we were shocked with what we saw. Not only is 75% of waste at the universities thrown away rather than separated into recycling bins, but 90% of respondents to our survey didn't believe that the universities they attended were doing enough to promote sustainability or even communicate that sustainability was one of their goals. Our extensive research into the behavioral psychology behind sustainable behaviors revealed that nudges, habit formation, and gamification are powerful tools for encouraging sustainable behavior. That's how we got the idea for Juni Recycle, the app that rewards you for performing sustainable actions and changing your habits. Create a profile and sign up for sustainability challenges that you complete to earn sustainability points, which can be traded in for real-life, eco-friendly rewards. Browse challenges to find new ways to help the planet and adjust their frequency and intensity to the level you want. Each challenge you complete earns you sustainability points, and powerful coded logic and text mining analysis of user-submitted conclusions ensure the user's authenticity. Your sustainability progress is tracked, so you always have perspective on how big your impact is. Badges and points are displayed on your profile, and you can work your way up the leaderboard as you try to outcompete your peers, all while saving waste, water, and CO2 in the process. Not convinced? Well, if just 10% of the HvA student body used our app and completed 3 challenges on a weekly basis, the HvA would save an average of 400,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide and 70,000 kilograms of waste per academic year. So, as excited for Juni Recycle as we are? Follow our Instagram page at uni.re.cycle to follow our progress, and stay tuned for our launch in fall 2021. And don't forget to pack it for the planet.
Hello. Can you see me? I'm not sure.
Yes, we can see you.
Yes, good. So, hello, my name is Laco. I'm one of the co-founders of the Juni Recycle. Unfortunately, I'm not in the Netherlands right now, so you can just see me on the screen. So, Juni Recycle was founded together with 4 other people, Destiny, Amelie, Lainey, and Beste, as a part of our 5-month-long traineeship at Digital Society School. I think the video explained the problem, our process, and our solution pretty well. Therefore, I won't go into much more detail there. The reason why I'm talking to you right now is because we were able to win the Go Game Changers Public Choice Award in January. And since then, we made a huge progress. With the support of HvA and UvA facility services, we were able to secure a budget for the development of the app. Also, we found sustainable businesses and restaurants who are willing to provide a reward for the app. We found more than 10 companies. And also, together with the HvA ICT students, we were able to come up with the very first version of the app, which will be used for testing in the upcoming month. During the summer, we would like to find a professional development company which will take the project to another level, and hopefully everyone sitting here right now will be able to download it in this autumn, this year. When we were starting the traineeship at Digital Society School, we never thought that how far this project can go and that it will actually become an actual product. So I would like to use this time to tell you that you should believe in your project, and even though if you don't win tonight, don't let it discourage you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think your words were very inspirational for all the contestants of this contest this semester. Thank you so much for showing us how far you can come with just a project from your uni. Then it's time to invite the jury over. They're also online at Teams, and they will tell who they are, and they will eventually let you know which of the projects they chose for the jury's choice. So I would like to welcome Marleen Stikker, Ineke Bussemaker, and Aliya Çelik. You have to unmute.
Oh, now I'm unmute. Okay, good. I think, we all three of us will give some remarks on the projects, and then Ineke will reveal the winner of today. I first want to talk about ABLE. I think it's a beautiful project. It's very important. It's all about inclusivity. It's about health and also opening up also the structures that we have, like the gym, for everybody. And what I could see, how they presented the project also on the website, they used a very good method by talking with people, working with them, doing sprints, prototyping. And I think the solutions that they presented are, I thought were very smart in the sense that some of them are very simple, some of, as the one of almost low tech, and the last one, the fourth one, is quite complex, is saying, well, we have to adjust the machines. And I also really like that one of the solutions is to work to bring people together and to use social skills. So not just technological skills or design, but also to bring people together. So I think it was a very interesting project and has a lot of potential. The second one that I want to refer to is the digital waste. I was very happy to have this project, to see this project. As you know, I'm the professor of practice on digitalization, and exactly this topic, the ecological footprint of the digital, is a very nice connection with the professor of practice of sustainability, Kees Rayworth. And so yes, I think the plea that they made, saying that the digital has a huge ecological impact for the 8% of CO2, but also I think I had some measurements, 25% of the all energy consumption that we need in 2025. It's incredible. So making people aware of that is really good. I think it was very smart to use the political parties and to go after their website, not immediately big tech, because of course the big problem, as they told us just now, is of course in the big ones. But I think it's a very smart campaign to immediately go direct to some people and give them a report, as they also did with, or maybe are going to do with the HvA itself. And they had an enormous impact by moving both in the media, having articles in a newspaper, but also having political parties actually think about it and making it into their policy. So I think it's a remarkable project, and I'm very happy with it. So these are the two that I would present. Maybe nu somebody else. Thank you.
Well, now Aliya will say something about the 2 projects of the nominees, I think.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Hello. My name is Aliya Çelik. I am the program manager of diversity and inclusion for the HvA. And 2 students mentioned that they find it very exciting to stand there and talk in English and present their idea, and same wise for me to sit here and talk in English and also be in the jury. I find it very exciting, but also very interesting, and being part of this today. The 2 initiatives I will mention is the Amelie dance team. I had found it a beautiful initiative and very important, especially in this time in which bonding with each other, having contact with each other, being with each other was a very important thing we missed because of COVID. So I found it very beautiful to read about that. I missed a little bit the innovative part of this, but still it's very important to keep in contact and feel and be with each other. The other thing I want to mention is the sustainable internship the 2 students presented. And also with this, I find it very relevant because this topic is also very important for our students to create awareness on this topic. And also in internship, I think it's very smart that because in an internship, every student needs to follow an internship. So it's very good to create that awareness. But what I maybe can give as a tip was that it wasn't clear for me what is happening after that. So after having and finishing your internship, what will happen with that sustainable part and topic and the S, sustainable goals. So that was something I was curious about. I couldn't find that very clear, but these were the 2 things I wanted to add, and I wish everyone very big luck. And we already know who's going to win, but good luck for everyone.
Okay, thank you. And then now Ineke will say something about 2 projects that will be making a product out of projection waste and the Step Up program. So I would like to invite Ineke to the screen.
Ooh,
Not
yes.
the stage, the screen.
I'm here at least. Do you hear me? Can you see me?
We can hear you and see you, yes.
Okay, wonderful. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ineke Bussemaker. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Business and Economics, and the person who feels responsible for sustainability at board level at HvA. I think all of us feel responsible, but I feel a special responsibility, let's put it that way. I'm going to say a few words about, unfortunately, the 2 projects that we did not see on stage this afternoon. So I have to rely on the information that I received beforehand. Making a product out of productive waste, well, I think that is what we all feel is very SDG proof. Don't use, use waste and be completely circular in how you produce new products. From what I understand, it's an initiative. The research was done, and eventually it is the intention that the product will be produced in a workshop for people with a distance to the job market. So there are at least 3 SDGs that will be achieved by this initiative of making a product out of productive waste. Very SDG proof and very technology driven. We were a little bit sorry to see that we're at the initiative stage. So we're really curious and wondering to see how this will work out and look forward to see the results. The last program that we had to look at was the Step Up program, which was, I understand, a co-creation of the students and the municipality of the city of Amsterdam. This is a live project, and this is for students or about to go live project. For anyone who would need that little bit of extra to find the job that is, the best job and the best fitted for them, by going on a 6-month experience gaining internship, while during the internship, they'll be in a real working environment, training on how to apply for jobs, do interview training, and do presentation skill. And this is particularly suited for those students that don't come from families that would naturally have the background that would make them, make them familiar with going to work in environments where it is easy to find the job, or where naturally you would have the interview skills to go for the job. So again, SDG proof, great initiative, and we understand it started just recently, so really also looking forward to see what the results will be of this program in the market. So having seen those 6 initiatives from the different faculties, which were all exciting in its own way and all actually quite different, the jury debated which one was, according to our idea, the maybe the most surprising, the most innovative, and the most daring in a way. And we hope will have a lot of impact going forward, wider and broader than what we have seen. And therefore, the jury is very pleased to announce that, according to us, the winner is digital waste for the Dutch government.
Yes, welcome. And there we are, the winners. Again.
Woo!
So you are the winners of your faculty, and now the
Thank you
winners
very
for the
much.
jury prize of the Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences. Well, congratulations. My name is
Thank
Pavel.
you.
I'm the coordinator of the Green Office HvA. I'm really proud to see you here on stage. And of course, we have a beautiful award that's standing after you. But before that, I also want to give you 2 beautiful prizes. The first one being a sustainable web shop gift. Last time we did not so well, but this time you can spend some stuff on yourself. You have to share it though, so I hope you... and the other one is to not only work on your professional development, but this is more for personal development, a coupon of 650 euros to be spent at the School of Life, where you can work on your soft and personal skills.
Thank you very much.
This one will go via your inbox, so stay in touch with us. Congratulations with the prize. We'll be in touch about our website, because we have work to do, and we hope that you'll have a great impact with the rest of your project. And of course, let's not forget the big Go Game Changers Award. Maybe hold it up for the camera. And everybody, round of applause, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And those are not the only ones that are going away with the prize today. There's also been a very exciting Public's Choice. And for the Public's Choice, we have the contestants in the house. It's good to know that over the project there were more than 1,500 votes that were cast. And the winner went home, won with, I think, about 300 plus votes. But before I'm going to tell you who that was, I'll give you a short summary of the top 3. Because in the top 3 was the sustainability theme in education of deforestation. Lieve was also in the top 3, and Able for the inclusive sport schools. But of course, there can only be one winner. So this year's Public's Choice for the Go Game Changers Awards 2021 will go to I have it here. Lieve. Please go down. Well, big team coming down. 4 people. Okay, mind the dots. All right, before I'm going to give you this, let's start with the prize. Well, big surprise for you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Welcome here at the Go Game Changers Awards. Great to have you here. First reaction?
Well, very excited, speechless, but we're very grateful for this opportunity.
Great,
So.
feel free to take the prize yourself. We're not allowed to get too close to each other, of course. It looks good on camera already. You're from the Faculty of Business and Economics, working in the minor entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Of course, we've seen the short video of your product. Does anybody have it with you, perhaps?
Yeah, we all have
So
the,
you, of course, you all
cases,
have it. Great,
these are
great
our
picture.
products.
Well, for you as well, I have a similar prize. Well, I'm not sure if you're already in the Ecomondo web shop, but maybe this is a good opportunity to check out what they have for you in place. Yes. So this one is for you. And then, a bit clumsy here, they also 650 euros to be shared for your personal development at the School of Life. Congratulations with the prize.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you a lot more.
Yes.
Any reaction?
Very much. Well, very excited. We're speechless.
Well, great. Thank you all for being here and keep up the good work. You're setting a great example for the future of the Amsterdam University students.
Maybe
Thank you so
you
much.
could tell us a little bit about your project, because we saw all the nominees, but you obviously weren't a nominee. You were one of the 17. So maybe tell us a little bit more about, obviously, the phone cases.
Okay, well, we started Lieve during our minor entrepreneurship, and our products are made from high-grade biodegradable materials and fully compostable. So we launched an accessory line for the Apple products, and we hope in the future that we can expand our product range and make sustainability available for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, then you think that we've had all the prizes and everything that we gave away to everybody, but there's more, of course. Because, of course, all of you came here to this show. We have a small attention for every one of you. You're all winners, and you're all sweet. I have a big, nice rainbow of chocolate for all of you. So after the show, come down and come get it. Or maybe now. No, we got too close to each other. Sorry. Thank you very much. And an applause for yourself and all the other contestants. Lisa, the floor is yours.
Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank everyone who voted for the Go Game Changers Awards this 3rd edition. I would like to thank everyone who sent in their projects, all 17, and of course all the nominees. And of course, I would also like to thank our jury, who kindly looked through all the projects and chose the one they believed is the best and the most innovative, and all the things I already said. I also want to thank all the persons we're in contact with at the faculties who made sure there were nominees from each faculty. And I would like, of course, to thank Ladislav and Beste and one group member who I didn't remember the name of because it's not on my card. I'm so sorry, but I also want to thank you and my whole Green Office team. Thank you. Make sure to tune in next semester, because this contest is not only for now, we also have a next one each semester, so it will be the 4th time, and I hope to invite you all live somewhere where we can celebrate it together, and it can be live and not a live stream. Check out our socials on Instagram at Green Office HvA for when the next edition will be. And of course, if you are in Amsterdam, we will have some drinks at the cafe at CREA, and you're more than welcome to join and congratulate the winners and all of the nominees. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.